Hi, I'm here on our land in Pollachi. It's a nice bright afternoon and it's all green after a few rains. And that's when we got, Ramesh and I got talking about biobasics as usual. And we thought that we'll share with you our concerns and our situation with packaging. So as you know that we send some of the stuff in plastic, a few in bottles, glass bottles, and if some of you have opted for cloth packaging, we send it in cloth. So for those of you who don't know, we do have cloth bags. I mean, I don't have a sample here, but we do have cloth bags for all grains and pulses, for which you have to consciously opt for it, and there is a small charge for it as well. So why do we make it optional? Because by default, since it's food, people are very concerned about the barrier properties of the packaging. So this plastic that we use does give good barrier properties and keeps the grains or of course flours or whatever in excellent condition. Whereas cloth is only a medium for transportation. It is not a medium for storing. So we tell people who opt for cloth that the moment it reaches you, or the day, I mean, it not be the moment, but on the day it reaches you, you have to transfer it into containers, because cloth has no barrier properties. It lets in oxygen, it lets in air, it lets in moisture. So the food is going to oxidize, degrade very quickly. So we make the cloth optional, and those of you who would love to have sustainable packaging and not add to the plastic burden of your lives, you can choose cloth, and we will give it to you in cloth. And cloth is not the only option. I mean, I think we came to it because that's the only viable option we have found for long distance transport. So in Coimbatore, for our local customers, for instance, we have found paper packaging. So it's a two-layer paper packaging with a kind of butter paper inside, which works for local delivery very well. But it is not strong enough for long distance thing, because when the boxes are handled during long distance transport, these covers tend to rupture. We also tried paper with a laminate inside, which was also facing the same problem. So what we would like to do is ask you whether you have come across other sustainable options of packaging. If so, would you let us know things that you have come to know, or send us samples or anything that you know, because we'd be happy. We would love to reduce the impact of our packaging as much as possible. The other reason now we are having to do some more the plastic is also because now we have a facility to vacuum pack our grains. The vacuum packing actually keeps the grain infestation free for much longer, because the vacuum takes away the oxygen, keeps the grain in vacuum. So which can happen only with plastic, which is which is of a particular kind, which can tightly be put through the vacuum facility machine and taken out. So the long and short of it is, packing is one of our bugbears. We struggle with it all the time. We would love you to try the cloth packaging if you can, partner with us. In fact, our cloth bags come from a women's collective. It provides income to women who make these bags. So that is why they cost more than the regular packaging. And those of you who would like to send back the cloth packaging, we'll be happy to take the bags and reuse them. So do get back to us on this. Tell us your suggestions, tell us what we can do better, and let's work on this together. So let's, being organic and buying organic, let us also try and make the packaging as sustainable as possible.